my fabulous Cancers for the week of September 16th, 2024. Hello, my fabulous crabs. Share your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'm still doing the email readings. Next week, I will be on a plane to Massachusetts and then to New York, where I will be doing Rosh Hashanah. I'm so happy. So, and I still need a hotel room, and I still need to pay my bills. So, you know, if there's 300 of you, all 300 of you, like, get a reading. I'm so serious. A general is 1,500 words. Email reading, it's only 20 bucks. Okay, so take advantage of that while it still lasts. And it's $20 for an email reading, and let me see what else. It's 1,500 words, November, September, October, or I could do October, November, December. Let me know based on the astrology and the tarot. Alrighty, so check it out in the link in the description box below or all over my community page. Scroll down. I have a WhatsApp, not a WhatsApp, what is that? A Cash App. I have a Cash App, my PayPal, so keep me busy. Alrighty, so on the 16th in India and Beijing, we're still in the 8th house of Aquarius around 3 a.m. It's going to move into Pisces, okay? This is joining groups and organizations like the gym, yoga classes, or martial arts at this time, or joining some kind of fitness group, wanting to get back on dieting and your health at this time. For others of you, you could also be dealing with like children, student projects at this time. You could be running around town looking for supplies and stuff like that, or you could be looking for like if you guys run out of stuff at work, you could be going around to different stores trying to get supplies for your store with this energy, or you could be literally going on a treasure hunt and looking for something specific, especially those of you who work for like the entertainment industry and you're a stylist and you're like looking for something specific. You could be doing that today as well. For others of you, you may not be getting along with other family members. You do feel things very intensely. You are being dictated by your emotional self because Mars is in Cancer and it's not well aspected, and it doesn't help that your 4th house is not well aspected as well. So you could be fighting with other family members, or you're going through it emotionally at this time. Then on the 17th, it's a beautiful time to get your juju, your voodoo, and your santeria on with the moon in Pisces, and get your pujas on at this time. You may have to travel for the sake of business. Vacations abroad can be unfulfilling, so avoid pleasure traveling. Also, there could be a crisis in faith because things are not going your way at this time. Welcome to my world. You will have more profound understanding of your personal life because this is a good time to get rid of emotional garbage that you have held on to. Your family bonds, not all of you. No, I don't feel like some of your family bonds can strengthen for some of you, and then for others of you, you're just kind of like, ugh. Okay, so that could be happening. So it depends what's going on in your chart. You will assist in your positive. The women in your life will assist in your positive transformation. So this could be like friends who are like family to you. So those relationships could be stronger at this time with this energy here, and this is going to assist in your positive transformation. The invisible threads of family ties bring you close to home, or again, this could be like with other family members, or this could be with friends who are like family. Expect more contact among family members in healing old wounds. You can be drawn to genealogy or learning the ways of your ancestors. This is receiving positive karma. For some of you, this could be a serious new love relationship coming into your life, or a new friendship happening, which you can be auspicious for you. This is not the easiest time for some of you because this could be also like self-realizations coming to light, but at the same time, you don't want certain situations to end, or you don't want certain situations to be over. This could also be dealing with some kind of anxiety while trying to be realistic and trying to be out of your head at the same time, but then it turns into anxiety. I feel like this is a great time for signing documents and things of that nature, or dealing with social services or other legalities. And when I say legalities, I'm talking about well, thank you, Earth. I appreciate that. So, and I'm talking about, when I say legalities, I'm talking about like documentations, things that you need documented, like loans, and stuff like that, or whatever needs like a notary. Okay, so things of that nature I'm talking about, okay, when I say legalities or licenses. So it does not necessarily have to deal with court. Hi, Ashish. But this could be dealing with legal documents and stuff like that that need to be signed, or dealing with other companies that are willing to work with you in regards to payments that you need to pay. So you could be dealing with debt collection. This could also be a good time for finding housing, or this could be making arrangements with landlord at this time in regards to your housing situation. For some of you, not all of you. Then on the 18th in the morning in India, noontime in Australia, you'll be experiencing the last 2 hours of the lunar eclipse in, well, actually, no, okay, so I'll explain myself, hold on. I'm getting better, so what happened, okay, so the lunar eclipse also moves into the sign of Aries on the 18th, so until 12:45 midnight, we will be Eastern Standard Time. North and South America will be experiencing the lunar eclipse in Aries. You guys will still be experiencing the lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces, but then around the morning time when you wake up, you know what, that's somebody else's prediction, so let it play out. So you'll just have to see. Okay. So at this time, I feel like, you know, there's going to be a lot of emphasis on your fourth house. Why? Because there's a stellium in your fourth house. So what I did is that I put up the lunar eclipse playlist for the 12 signs on my YouTube channel, on my community page, so you can see if it resonates with you still, see if you're going through the same situations that you've been going through since March of this year. So I put that up there, so if you want to check that out as well to see if it's still relatable to that from right now, what we're going through with these energies. So this could be a move happening. This could be dealing with housing here. For others of you, you're not getting along with those in authority, or you're not getting along with dominating women in your life. But also we have a kite energy happening with your ninth house. So this is a beautiful time to delve into prayer. And that is with the earth in Pisces, with Neptune in Pisces, not the moon. Okay, so this could be a lot of epiphanies and self-realizations happening that you need to change, or it's making you, or the stuff that was going on in March and last year is now all started to come back up. Okay, so if people were making promises to you, oh, I'll change, and you haven't seen the changes, you haven't seen anything happening from this person, then that reevaluation of that relationship is coming up at this time. You may not do anything about it at this time. Why? Because we have a stellium in Libra, and we also have a Mars in Cancer. So it's kind of like we sit on our hands, and then plus Pluto in Capricorn is making us look at it and kind of like reevaluate it. Now some of you may make changes, and it's because you're not really a Cancer rising or a Sun in Cancer in your first 4 houses. You have Cancer somewhere else in your chart, so that's why you're going to go ahead and make the changes. For others of you, I feel like this is a time where you are going to make changes probably next year when Uranus goes into your 12th house in the sign of Gemini and Saturn goes into Aries. You may be more forthcoming with those changes. So this could be a prelude of things to come next year for you, because these signs are basically, Mars is dictated by your emotional self and it's not well aspected. So you're kind of sulking that certain things are not happening your way at this time. You're kind of like going through it emotionally because things are not happening the way that you planned it, and especially with love relationships is a very frustrating time for you. So this could be you coming back up with dealing with like the ultimatums, and the ultimatums are coming back up. Yes, I'll change, and you know, and then when Saturn goes into Aries, then you two are gonna boom. Okay, this could be like a lot of reality checks going on, a lot of self-realizations going on. Maybe this is showing you what you want in a relationship and what you don't want in a relationship at this time. This could be a very difficult energy for you emotionally when it comes to dealing with letting go certain people or certain situations that are challenging or that don't bring you happiness in your life. So there's a lot of epiphanies, a lot of realizations. So this emotionally is not the easiest time for you. Then on the 19th, you advance in your career and you take on more responsibilities. Your superiors see you as reliable and dependable. You just are tolerating situations in your life at this time rather than saying something or doing something. You're still walking on eggshells with certain relationships. North Node by next year will be in Pisces, so things can change from now and then with this relationship. Like, you know, you're now at a crossroads, been at a crossroads since March with this relationship, and now you're dealing with the same issues again at this time with this relationship, and you're kind of like, oh, you're going back into this same cycle again, you know? So it's kind of like I think when Uranus goes into Gemini, by June, that you'll actually be making some changes. You could be intimidated by the changes and so reluctant to change because you're walking in the dark, and you don't want to be walking in the dark, and you don't want to lose your financial stability, or you like the security that relationships bring, that marriage brings, you know, and it's like, I'm still good, you know, and you're not done with certain people in your life taking advantage of you at this time, okay, and stringing you along at this time. You're not done, you know, you're still want to, and you know, and I get it, and I totally get it, but you still want to deal with that attachment because you need to learn about what time to let go, instead of other people allowing other people the power and the permission to like emotionally abuse you and take advantage of you, you know. So, and it's really difficult because I think that during my marriage of like 14 years, I dealt with that, you know, just like thinking, oh, he'll change, and then he's getting worse and worse and worse, and it's like, no, it's okay, he'll change, his change. Now he got an STD, and it's like, what the hell, you know, and it's like, ooh, I know that's not for me, and then I gotta go to the doctors, I got my blood work done, it was not me, so it was like, I don't know. So, you know, it's kind of like that. It's like, so how much crap are you going to tolerate? So it could be by your Uranus and Gemini that you may not tolerate anymore. You're going to try to tolerate because you're praying, you're doing your faith consciousness stuff and stuff like that, you know, but God is also making you aware that, you know, maybe you should let go of this, okay? But at the same time, you don't want to. Okay, and I get it, alrighty. So I feel like at this time, this is your own emotional growth and process in regards to relationships. Don't believe in promises that other people are telling you. Talk is cheap. My motto is, when I see it, I will damn believe it. Because things are subject to change when Pluto goes direct, okay? And then when Pluto goes into Aquarius, things are subject to change again. And Jupiter is now done with squaring Saturn, but then it's going to square Jupiter squaring Saturn again in November or December. So, you know, you could be going through something, again, similar to the indecision that's going to be coming up, this time in the sign of Gemini in your 12th house. All right, so things are subject to change. Right now, somebody has changed their mind because we're getting ready. We're done with Jupiter squaring Saturn on the 19th, and you could be up for a promotion for some of you, but things are subject to change again in November. So, you know, this is not like, this could be like you being a substitute teacher kind of situation, and then the other person comes back during December when Jupiter is squaring Saturn. All right, so it could be like that. Then on the 20th, Moon's still in Aries and in Australia, and on the other side of the earth of like Beijing, China, Asia, India, Africa, you know, we're still in Aries, and then in the States, we're in Taurus, okay? So you're relying more on your intuition. You can have premonitions. This can also be epiphanies coming up. You can be empathetic towards other people or more invested in other people's drama. This is a great time for those of you in media and social media or sales because you're trendsetters or you're starting to break trends. You tend to go above and beyond for other people. In North and South America, the moon is already in Taurus, so this is going to be in your 11th house of friendship, networks, and goals, okay? And I feel like you may not like other people's opinions about your situation, okay? You may not even like my opinion about your situation, but I get it's your emotional process, and that is your process that you have to go through in order for you to change and evolve. Granted, it's slow change and evolve because you guys love love. You guys love being in relationships, you know. And I feel like it's very difficult for you to let go of emotional attachments, okay? And you may not want to hear what you have to hear at this time. You may be getting along, you may not be getting along with others because others are voicing their opinions about your situation, okay? So you may stay off the comment bars at this time. I feel like the trolls can be for real for those of you in media and social media here, all right? And certain lessons keep coming up with other people in your life. I would be careful here. So you could have a better understanding of others at this time if you choose to, because for others of you, the old ways of doing things are out the door at work, and you could be learning something new. So you may not like the changes that are happening at this time in regards to career or whatever's going on in your life. For some of you here, this is, you trying to force a relationship onto everybody else that nobody else likes kind of situation, so that could be happening. I feel like for some of you, it could be a situation once you finally learn something. It's only going to be like a few weeks now. And it could be like learning something new at work, and you just got done learning something new at work, and you just finally understood it, and then boom, we're on to the next thing, and you're like, oh, what the hell, and you have to learn something new at this time. So, and then the worst part about it, they're no longer going to use whatever it is that you were used to using or accustomed to using. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Five of Cups. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, regrets, what ifs, missed opportunities. You took too long on making a decision on a situation. Okay, so I would be careful about that, because you're really being dictated by your emotional self or by your relationship. So those of you who are going to college, you could be dictated by your emotional self because of your love relationships and your friendships and your family relationships. So you may decide to stay exactly where you are because of them. Not worth it. You're going to regret your decision in your 40s. Those of you who are, this could also be a situation here where there's better opportunities somewhere else and you have the better paying job, but yet your partner wants to stay where they want to stay because it benefits them. And let's say they make $18 an hour, but you make $30 an hour. So it's like, really, bitch? We going, okay? So it's kind of like that energy, but then you decide to stay because you want to make them happy. Well, you want your financial stability because I know that will make you really happy, and to have your person. So, you may have to put your foot down on some things and start saying no to this person. The Ten of Swords, this could be starting over in certain areas of your life. This is picking up the pieces in certain areas of your life as well with this energy. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up. For some of you, you could be dealing with court during this time period as well with this energy. The King of Cups, you can be a stickler for the rules with this energy as well. For some of you, you may know the rules better than your manager at this time, so you could be a whistleblower and calling them out on things that they're doing or not doing at this time with this energy, because you know that they're not supposed to be doing it. So you could be getting certain people in trouble at work with this energy, but you follow the rules and they're not. The Ace of Swords, I feel with this energy here that be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. This could also be a lot of truth being revealed. Either you didn't know about this truth going on, like the TT is delicious, sip, sip, okay? And you being kept in the loop about things that are going on in other people's life that you didn't know that was going on. And it's like, damn, and this could also be dealing with family. Like, oh my God, did somebody go to jail? Ooh. I feel like somebody went to jail. Okay, so it could be like that. And I feel like as I connect with the energy that somebody needs money in their promissory note. Ooh, ooh, okay. Okay, somebody went to jail. Alrighty. The Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes, but you're still going to think about it at this time. I feel like this could also be a missed opportunity here because you're scared to change at this time and you're too much about your emotional attachments. You're making a lot of excuses for yourself to not change. The Hierophant card, I feel with this energy here that this could be somebody leaving your life at this time. This could be somebody quitting their job at this time with this energy because they found something better, okay? And you could be feeling sad about it because they gone left you. The Nine of Swords, depression. So you really need to watch your emotional self. The nines represent endings. There's an ending coming up in your life with this energy here, but you're reluctant and you're scared to end because you're right now, you're comfortable where you are with this energy. It's time to be comfortable with being uncomfortable at this time. For others of you, I feel with this energy here that this is a time where you have maxed out your potential at where you are, and you kind of know it, and you've grown, and it's like now it's time for you to move on, but you don't want to move on because you got friends there. You know that you're the only person that can do this. No, you're not. Okay, so it's kind of like that. So you're keeping yourself stuck. For others of you, I feel like you want to grow, but other people may not want you to grow because they like you where you are. So you may have to think about moving or changing. The Page of Wands, I feel like for some of you here, be careful of manipulative people at this time with this energy. Somebody could be placating on your feelings at this time. Somebody could be keeping you down with this energy because they know they can. So I would be really careful with certain people and what they say to you. The Nine of Coins, endings are coming up. There could be a move or traveling coming up at this time. This could be like a really bittersweet energy for you with the Nine of Swords here and the Nine of Coins and then the Yes card. So there's definitely an ending happening, and I think it just represents change, and you're going to be sad about the changes that are coming up in your life at this time with this energy. The Emperor card, for some of you, the focus can be on father at this time with this energy here. I feel like for some of you here, this person could be also jealous of what you have and what you have going on at this time with this energy here. So they could be kind of like snarky when they speak to you, or they could be having a feeling that you're trying to gun for their jobs at this time with this energy, or it's a situation here where you're making them money and they don't really want you to grow or evolve at this time with this energy. So if I were you, I would really like be careful of that kind of person, okay, because you want to grow and evolve. So that could be like you needing to like kind of step up and say, I want to grow and evolve, period, or else I'm gonna go look somewhere else. Okay, I feel like for some of you here that you can be more to yourself at this time with this energy, and kind of like a loner energy here as well. For others of you, I feel like you're collecting dollars instead of sharing your money, so make sure to give tithings. The Four of Swords, you're very restless at this time. Okay, I feel like some of you don't have any self-control. You could be delving into like getting lit at this time, or delving into your drugs. The Four of Swords, I feel like for others of you, you have a great level of self-control happening. For some of you, this could be a great time for contracts and negotiations. You may not be getting along with father, or this could be your partner at this time who's male. For some of you here as well. For some of you, I feel like father or a male figure in your life may be denying you of certain things at this time as a way to control you. Okay, the Eight of Swords, I feel like you can be feeling stuck in this situation as well. I feel like, you know, I feel like once they take away whatever source of security that you have, you will conform to their needs, or you will do what they say at this time with this energy. Okay, I do see the streets are talking at this time. I do see you not thinking logically about certain things with this energy. You're giving certain people way too much power in your life at this time, and you need to stop doing that. The Judgment card, major decisions are coming up for you. The answer is yes, but you're still gonna like hold out on it. I do feel like you will work through some kind of negotiation or arrangement with other people in your life at this time with this energy. Okay, and get along for the sake of getting along at this time. For some of you, you could be grieving at this time, grieving a loss or a friendship with this energy. The Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive. Be careful with liars and manipulative people in your life at this time with this energy here. This is a busy week for you. The Five of Swords, I feel like for some of you here, you're ready to burn your bridges and leave certain people behind, but don't be so quick to shoot your big pinky toe off just yet, because you may regret your decision. The Page of Cups, I feel with this energy here that you could be putting your money back into your business at this time with this energy here as well. For others of you, I feel like this could be dating. For some of you, you definitely could be talking to somebody at this time with this energy here, but you know, it could be like you could be making friends with the enemy as well, like letting bygones be bygones, but you haven't told everybody else about it. So some people in your life are going to start to feel a little bit salty about it because, you know, you made this person public enemy number one and now you're buddy-buddy with them. So some people in your life may not know how to feel about that, and they still want to be enemies with this person as well because that's what you taught them to do, okay? So I would be careful with this energy here as well, okay? I feel like for some of you, somebody is coming back into your life, or somebody is in your life that you're trying to make everybody be friends with, and other people in your life are not having it. The Moon card, I feel like you tend to be very idealistic. Somebody's coming back into your life. You romanticize relationships, and you see what you want to see when it comes to relationships. So be careful with that. The World card, recognition, success, and fame is coming to you. Destiny is happening for you as well. You have a lot of influence over other people. The Hermit card, I feel like for some of you here, this could be a breakup happening for you. You have a great level of self-control with this energy. Alrighty. The Six of Wands, I feel like you could be taking it to the internet. I feel that either you're complaining about work at this time, or you could be defending yourself in regards to the gossip going on at school and with the other girls and stuff like that. I feel like for others of you that you may find a love interest, and you two could be like, if you're in the gaming world, I feel like you could find love in the gaming world with somebody in your life, okay? Or if you're on the TikTok or the Snapchat, you could be meeting somebody online with this energy, and you two have things in common, okay? The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. I feel like whatever decision that you have to make, there is no going back on your decisions. You're definitely feeling restless for change, or something has to give at this time when it comes to certain relationships in your life. The Fool card, I feel like you tend to do your own thing. You tend to go against the grain at this time with this energy here as well. Whatever you're worrying about, it's more in your head and your reality, so don't worry about it. Let it go. The Ten of Wands, whatever burden that you need to carry, you may have to carry it for a while longer at this time with this energy. I feel like with this energy here, you're very skeptical at this time. You're losing faith in certain things with this energy. For some of you, you could be emotionally dumping on other people in your life at this time with this energy because you're really going through it. The Temperance card, you tend to be more about your sanity. For others of you here with this energy, you tend to enjoy the simpler things in life, or you're more open to new experiences, but to an extent, okay? And the Eight of Coins, I feel like with this energy here, this is handling your responsibilities and getting your ducks in a row at this time with this energy, and kind of like taking care of your personal business. So ninth house energy, your personal life can become more of the focus here, like getting your licenses updated, like taking your driver's license test, or getting your passport renewed, that kind of thing. I love you, my fabulous crabs. If you would like a reading with me, check it out in the link in the description box below or on my homepage, and I will talk to you guys later. Kisses. Mwah.